A Friend to Everyone. Story by Ruth Siburt. Illustrations by Ken Joudret. Chapter 1. Tell me the story of... Alycia Morgan stumbled, then caught herself as she entered the train station. She glanced around sheepishly, hoping no one had seen her nearly fall over an invisible crack in the shiny brown tile floor. No one appeared to be looking her way. She pulled her mom's wheeled suitcase across the station floor. Its wheels made a whishing sort of sound, a goodbye sort of sound, Alycia thought. She staked out seats on one of the long wooden benches in the crowded station and waited for her mom and dad to finish purchasing her mom's ticket for the afternoon train. Settling the suitcase protectively between her feet, Alycia looked around her. Tall arched windows let in golden late September light. Music played from hidden speakers, but there was so much noise, Alycia could barely make it out. The station would be an interesting scene to paint, Alycia thought, what with people of almost every description milling around. There were men and women in business suits and teens dressed in camouflage. One girl, who looked about 12, like Alycia, wore a silky blue dress, as if she were going to a dance, and a curly-headed toddler in footed pajamas squirmed on his mother's lap. Alycia wondered where the sleek silver trains might deliver them. "There we go. We're all set," her dad said, plopping down beside her on the bench. "One round-trip ticket to Chicago. Here, Alycia, this tag is for your mom's suitcase." "Success," Alicia's mom agreed. She perched on Alicia's other side and immediately began twisting the leather handle of her tote around and around her wrist. Alycia had never seen her mother so nervous. Usually Mom was the picture of confidence, a one-woman wonder. So when she set her mind to something, it was as good as done. However, since Dad's company had been right-sized, which ended up meaning no job for Dad, things had been different. Everything had been harder. Fortunately, her mom had found a job in Springdale as a counselor, but it meant the family had to move there. With each twist of the tote's handle, Alicia's stomach tied a corresponding knot. "Don't worry, Laney," Dad said. "You'll knock 'em dead at that training center, and when you come back, you're going to be the best family connections officer the Springdale Home Help Agency has ever seen." Mom smiled shakily. "It's a big step from classwork to real-world work." "Yeah, but you aced every class," Alycia reminded her. "You're a natural for counseling work." "You're right," Mom said, squaring her shoulders and lifting her chin. "I am a natural." But Alycia noticed she didn't unwind the tote's handles from her wrists. "How long till the train comes?" Alycia asked. "Not long," Dad answered. "About an hour." That seemed both too long a time and too short a time to Alycia. What she needed was something to distract her mother from her worries. She watched the toddler in pajamas try to scale his mother as if he were a mountain climber and she were Mount Everest, and suddenly Alycia had the perfect plan. "Hey, I know what we should do." Both her parents looked at her expectantly. Alycia lowered her voice so only they could hear her over the piped-in music and station hubbub. "Let's play Tell Me the Story of." Alicia's family played this game whenever they traveled by car. The idea was that one of them picked something, a person or an object, and then directed one of the others to make up a story about it. The teller was to be as original as possible while still making the story believable. No mean stories were allowed. The listeners then voted thumbs up or down to determine whether the storyteller had succeeded. "Excellent idea," Dad said. "Who's the director?" "Me! I'm the director," Alycia said. "It was my idea, and Mom's the storyteller." "I don't know." "Sure you do, Mom. Don't worry. I'll give you an easy one." "Let me take that," she said, reaching for her mom's tote. Alycia unwound its handles from her mom's wrist and set it next to the suitcase. "You'll concentrate better without it. Now then, what or whom shall I choose?" She tapped her chin, pretending to ponder the question. "Tell me the story of the girl in the fancy dress." Mom looked around as if she'd only then noticed there were other people in the train station. Where?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?